Thanks for joining me to discuss the topic of the top 10 pumpkins in video games. Yes, you probably all know and have seen this pumpkin. It is the pumpkin from the legendary Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild of the Wind. Breath of Wind, it's from the Nintendo Switch video games and also for the Wii version, Wii U system, best system. Top 10 pumpkin number 9. That was number 10. This is number 9. Number 9 is the pumpkin from Kirby. That's right, there's a bunch of different pumpkins in Kirby and from the different video games. Super Nintendo pumpkin. I think that's a Super Nintendo pumpkin right there. There's other pumpkins in video games in Kirby and in other not Kirby games. Number 8 pumpkin is not from Kirby game. It's from WarioWare Gold, and it's this sort of stripy pumpkin from Pumpkin Panic, where you do also see similar looking pumpkins to Kirby pumpkins, even though they're not the exact same. There's still more pumpkins left to go. Starting off with number 7 is Midnight of the Mutants pumpkins, featuring Grandpa from that Monsters or Addams Family type of show. There's pumpkin heads. This isn't pumpkin heads. That's already a different list. No, we're not talking about pumpkin heads. We're just talking about pumpkins. Normal pumpkins can be green. There's such thing as green pumpkins. In Rune Factory 5, in this game right here, Rune Factory 5, they do have pumpkin heads, but that's not what we're talking about. Get out of here, pumpkin heads. We're talking about pumpkins. Just normal pumpkins that aren't carved. They're not jack-o'-lanterns. The best one is the golden pumpkins that are from this game. The next ones are from a different game. Animal Crossing also has all the different pumpkins, but if you look behind that tree, you see all these different pumpkins with the carvings and the jack-o'-lanterns, but there's different normal pumpkins. We're just talking normal pumpkins that can be sort of like a yellow, orange. Those 4 colors right there, and green and white. Those 4 are the 4 pumpkin colors for all of pumpkins. We're not talking about pumpkin monsters either. Pumpkin monsters are different. Pumpkin monsters are different because they are monsters and they're not just pumpkins. We're just talking about the type of pumpkins that you would mix up into a pumpkin pie or use for baking. We're not talking about pumpkin monsters from Shrek 2, which is a good game. We're talking about pumpkins, just normal pumpkins from Shrek's Swamp Team Racing. The Shrek Races in the Swamps game for the Game Boy Advance game. That's what that was. That's what this next one is, a different pumpkin again. It's the pumpkin number 4 probably, or number 3. It's a round pumpkin. Most pumpkins are round, but these are very round pumpkins because they are Lego pumpkins from the Lego Harry Potter video games. There's even more pumpkins in different Harry Potter video games, but probably the Lego Harry Potter pumpkins are the better pumpkins. They're in Hagrid's giant garden. This is from Mixed Up Mother Goose. It's these pumpkins right here next to the pumpkin house. The pumpkin house is really cool, but that's a pumpkin house. It's different from just normal pumpkins. These are big pumpkins, giant pumpkins. They're sort of like Hagrid's pumpkins. Maybe that's where Mixed Up Mother Goose even got the pumpkins. Who knows? That's right. These are the best top 10 pumpkins in video games because there's so many different kind of these pumpkins in all these different video games, and that's what is in Dreamlight Valley. There's the pumpkin house. Yes, we all know pumpkin houses, but then if you look at the pumpkin gardens that you can grow in the gardens of pumpkins, you even have the Mickey Mouse pumpkin, which is the best pumpkin in all of video game. And thank you for joining me today, and have a happy October time frame.